What's social media doing to our brain?
There's a book I love called Thrilled to Death. It's continually pressing on your nucleus accumbens that produces dopamine, continually pressing on the pleasure centers in your brain. But the problem with that is the more you press on them, they begin to become numb. And you need more and more excitement, more and more stimulation in order to feel anything.
The world is so weird in the sense that you actually literally become what you watch. It's not only about what you eat or what you consume or what you listen to. You literally become what you watch. I came across a video a few days ago, and it was literally, I didn't take a screenshot, which is weird because it's something I just thought about right now. And it was this dude. I saw a dude on the thumbnail. It was this dude on the thumbnail, and the title was like, being attracted to other dudes or being attracted to like males, bro. And I literally, I was not interested in that thing. I literally, I didn't report it because I'm a hater. I didn't report some videos, but I was literally like not interested in, which is fine because like maybe I'm not the target audience. I'm obviously not the target audience, but what I mean here is, bro, you are literally what you watch. Most of the human beings, whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, it's just the truth. Human beings have been programmed in a way, right? Because we consume so much media and we listen to so much and we take so much advice online, and like it doesn't have to be online, like the people you chill with, the people you live with, the experiences you've gone through, right? So like everything programs you, and I believe in fact I know that a huge portion of that programming is basically, should I say, attributed to like what we watch online. So the media has a huge impact or contributes more to the programming, and you literally become what you watch. Most of the opinions you have, most of the opinions and the ideas and the beliefs you have is literally from watching or coming across the type of content online that you decided to or you was attracted to. You know I'm talking about? For example, like I make an example, a very common example. You may feel like you want to become the best individual on earth, or you can't become rich, or you can't start an online business right now and like be some like thinking maybe like misogynistic ways or something because you watch this red pill type of entertainment content. I'm talking about? You may believe that there is no God or so on and so forth because of literally the content you watch. I'm talking about? Basically, the content you watch, bro, can influence it can just switch your whole perspective on the planet and everything we already believe. I'm talking about? Which is so fascinating because I noticed this in myself, bro. Like, whenever I absorb new type of content, whenever I hear something new, it almost alters my belief on something that I initially believed in. I'm talking about? Maybe I am a dumb potato in some sense, but like the brain is way too advanced to not be a sponge. I'm talking about? The brain is able to absorb information. Like the brain's elasticity is something that fascinates me the most, bro. Like, I heard something that almost shifted my whole mentality on Christianity and God and the Bible. I'm talking about? Like, I heard something about how someone will say this to me, and it really got me thinking. What if they basically questioned the Bible's authenticity, or the Bible's or how the Bible sort of contradicts itself on many occasions, and it really threw me off. And I really thank God I sort of I didn't allow it to sort of switch my whole mentality in the sense that to make me like an atheist in a way. I'm talking about? I believe that you are what you watch and you are what you consume, because why would TV stations and why would most type of content have like an age restriction? It's literally because the world understands that there's certain type of content that can like fuck you up as an individual, or especially with kids, because kids are so like observant and like can absorb shit real quick. You know what I mean? Just one TV show can fuck up a whole child's life. You know what I'm talking about? And how many we live in a society where, bro, like a certain community would literally wanna copy what they saw online. I'm talking about? I can talk about is it community justice? Community justice, where they'll literally, if they find a criminal who's doing something, and then they decide to beat the dude up or light him up, or like, you know what I'm talking about. It's literally because of the content they've seen online. You know, my uncle is actually an eye opener to this. He mentioned how stuff wasn't really like that in most African countries, and just because of this whole thing of TikTok and the internet, you know, people want to replicate. People are literally learning every day that, oh, this is how you can punish an individual, so on and so forth. You know what I'm talking about? Content can literally shift mountains, in the sense that how many times do we hear of people watching another person online and eventually becoming great themselves, you know? How many times have you heard of people getting exposed to like content or games like GTA and like wanting to try that out in real life too? You know what I mean? It's so fascinating, bro, because it literally gives some weight to the statement of, you really need to watch what you watch, or like pay attention to what you absorb, because it's almost as if your eyes are like a gateway to your soul. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, it's the reason why I've decided to like limit social media use. You know what I'm talking about. I have been, you know, yeah, I'm only like trying to focus on what I can, you know, eventually monetize. Otherwise, anything unnecessary, anything that's time wasting is what I'm trying to like avoid. You know what I mean? I'm also paying attention to the movies I'm watching, to the, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too fucked up. Otherwise, I'll be blaming Hollywood when I end up as a messed up adult. Navigating this world is bro, it's so difficult, but like it's such a fascinating journey. You know what I mean? It's fascinating to learn things every single day. What's even more fascinating is the ability to record your thoughts and to put them online. You know what I'm saying? And hope that it possibly finds like-minded individuals. You know what I'm talking about? Wow, it's cool.